Okay, what's up, my Leo babes? Happy January. Happy new start. This is like clearing out the energy from 2020. We're moving into the new, and this seems like a very transformative month for you Leos. Like, wow. So first, we have power, and this is recognizing our own inner strength, our own internal power, but also recognizing how to use it this year. Recognizing that we already obtained all the power, all the strength we need to get us through the rest of our lives. You know, it's already within us. It's already gotten us through everything we've already been through. And now, you know, we have to figure out how to use it to the best of our advantage. So really cultivating this strength and putting our energy into the best places for it. So the next card is choose wisely, right? So this is like guarding your energy, setting your boundaries, choosing wisely where you choose to put that energy. This is in the heart, so your love, your time, you know, where are you going to put it? Take a seat of awareness and you know, we're figuring out what's best for us, what's not. This is a time of shedding the old, planting seeds of the new. We're cultivating this big, beautiful garden that is our life, and we just can't have weeds anymore. So we're pulling weeds, we're choosing where and when, we're putting our time, energy, and into who, into what, into whatever situation requires. So be discerning, you know, be discerning of what deserves your energy, what do you feel like you should put it into. This is kind of we might need to take our energy out of some things and put it into some new things to give life to these new forms, these new concepts in our life. But yes, this is a time of shedding. This is a time of choosing carefully, choosing wisely where we are going to put our time, our energy, our love, etc. And then we have destiny. So it is in our destiny to go through these changes, these transformations. Like I said before, all the power that we possess is within us and will continue to be within us. We just have to recognize that it's there. And this is setting our intentions for going forward. Setting our intentions for what do we want to use our energy on? What do we want to put our love into? And learning from our past mistakes. You know, learning from, okay, well, I put a lot of energy into this last time and it didn't really bear any fruits. So let's not do that again. Let's put it somewhere else. Yeah, so we're figuring out where to put our energy, what's going to work best for us in the year going forward. This is a time of planning, a time of, you know, like I said, shedding old skin and coming into new skin. And then we have truth. So there is some sort of awakening. We're coming to these realizations, you know, of, you know, okay, we are these cosmic beings. Like, this is kind of like the truth that is coming to light. We are these cosmic beings. We stand in our truth. We stand in our power, but we don't give it away unnecessarily, draining us in the end, right? We need to protect our power, protect our boundaries, protect our love, and our strength. So truth, being discerning of what is working best for us. And like I said before, if things did not work out in the past with a certain situation, time to remove our energy from that situation and put it into a new. We are in control of where we move our energy. So standing on scales, kind of staring out into this universe, right? So we're weighing our options, we're choosing wisely, and going forward, this is building our spiritual strength. And what builds our spiritual strength is knowing that, okay, I put a lot of my energy into this before and it didn't bear any fruits. I'm going to retract my energy. That builds so much strength. Protecting your boundaries, protecting your energy, protecting your love, and feeding it all on your own builds this spiritual strength. Like, our soul is raising the roof in the back and we're just standing under it. Our soul contains like unlimited strength, you know. It will get us through whatever we need to get through, and not going through things again that we've already been through that didn't work for us builds the strength even more, you know? So this is all part of our destiny. We're working through it. And then we have light. So this is letting your inner light shine, chasing the things that spark things, you know, spark that light, that passion, that excitement within you, and following those things. The things that maybe once did spark passion, that don't anymore, we're removing ourselves from, and we're following our new passions, the things that light us up. We don't have time to go through the same things that we've already been through, right? We've learned those lessons, we're moving on. And then we have intuition. So trusting your intuition, trusting that those gut feelings you have, trusting that you know where to put your energy and you will delegate the right place for it. So trusting yourself, building this relationship of trust within yourself, being able to follow the impulses that pull you, the impulses that repel you. We're listening. We're listening with our intuition. We're being like, yes, more of this, no, less of that, you know. So use your intuition to decide where you are going to put your delicate power, you know. And then we have transformation. So this is the ultimate shedding, you know, letting go, recognizing that it is opening up these new doors for us to blossom, these new doors for us to start unraveling our potential, for us to start pouring, you know, ourselves into these new areas. So we are transforming out of the cocoon into the butterfly, shedding the old skin into the new. And then we have suffering and silence. So transformations can get ugly, but you don't have to do it alone. You know, you have all this power and strength and you're building it, but you don't have to do it alone. You know, find people around you who you trust, who you can talk to, and talk about it, you know, talk about what you're going through, you know. No one deserves to be suffering in silence, and it actually builds the burden, you know. If you don't release some of that energy that you're holding on to, that suffering, the old, we must let it go. And to do that, we can write it down. Like I said, talk to people who we trust, who we care about. Start letting these things unravel and lighten the load of the weight we carry. So recognizing that we don't need to suffer in silence. It is good to take time alone, but you don't need to do everything alone, right? Find some solid people around you who you can build your team with and grow. Next, we have partnerships and alliances. So like I said before, not suffering in silence. We're building, we're collaborating, we're finding like-minded people who are also feeding their own fires, which in turn feeds the collective fire, you know? So we're building these partnerships and alliances, like-minded people going forward. We don't have to suffer alone. And then we go into the base chakra. And resting and rejuvenating. So taking time alone, taking time to bring awareness to everything that we're grateful for, even the things that just seem like a given, like having a roof over your head, having water to drink. Make a list of everything that you're grateful for, everything, even the simple, you know, because joy is found in the simplest things. So that will feed, like, the more you express your gratitude, the more you'll find in the physical that you have to be grateful for. So express that gratitude, and it will also dim the feelings of suffering through this transformation. We have rest and rejuvenate. So you'll find that taking time to express your gratitude is actually very rejuvenating. So take time alone, take time to reflect, take time to appreciate, you know, just take time to be. Not do, just be. Take time to be. And then we have a rejoice and celebration. So this is like finding love with the people around us. You know, we've been kind of lone wolf vibes, like suffering in silence. We recognize our power, but now we're being discerning of who we share it with, by the end of the month, we are starting to find these partnerships and alliances, this celebration, celebrating even the smallest of things. Like we just got out of that base chakra, the root chakra, taking time to appreciate the basic things we already have and coming into this rejoice and celebration. Ooh. And it also came with the waiting game. So recognize that you don't need to wait to celebrate. You can celebrate the smallest of moments. Celebrate, take time to celebrate how far you've come, okay? Like look back, just stop, look back at like all your past selves, all the selves who have been through it, and just take time to thank them. Be like, I appreciate you. You know, you're still part of me, but I appreciate you for getting me this far. And now I'm realizing, you know, I'm not going to make the same past mistakes. I still have all that strength within me to get through whatever I need to get through. But I'm going to be more, you know, discerning of where you let your energy go. You can't just give it away to everybody, right? We're keeping a tight council, but now we get to decide. We get to decide where we're putting our energy. But be patient, because the seeds you're planting will take time to grow. So all the self-work you're doing, all the work you're doing for your career and your friendships and relationships, it's all a growing process. So be patient with yourself, you know? Be patient if it feels like there's nothing to celebrate for yet, because once you take time to express gratitude for all the things in life, you'll find more you have to celebrate. It's a mind thing. You know, set your mind to appreciate everything, and then you'll become a magnet for things to feel your appreciation. For the spirit animals of the month, we have the panther. So the panther is like this powerful energy, but the panther, you know, if something is not for them, they will not tolerate it anymore, okay? Like we are shedding skin. And if we decide not to shed skin, we're going to still shed skin, and it might hurt because we're not going to be ready for it. So we have to just, you know, figure out what's for us and what's not, and shed the old and start coming into this new, this passion, this fire, whatever drives us forward. And then we have the swan. So this is reflecting on our own personal power, but also doing so in a way that is elegant. You know, we're bringing power and elegance and power. You know, but it takes reflection, it takes awareness. You know, we can't just spew our energy out into the universe. We must keep a tight council and delegate where that goes. You know, learn from our past mistakes, go forward. We're reflecting. We are also reflecting our power, but in the most elegant way, you know. Big transformation coming this month. Let me know if you guys can feel it. I hope you have a great January, and I hope you have a great 2021. I'll catch you guys next time.